Good morning friends and welcome to the pre-market view. We have seen sharp cuts across the global markets, mainly triggered off by three factors. One is that there was some issue in China with respect to the investors' money being lost out for a higher rate of interest, and there is a fear that maybe there are more such instances which could happen over the next few weeks. So Chinese markets were weak because of that and the possible action that can be expected from the Chinese authorities. Also, we've seen that Turkey is left with only about 40 days of forex reserves, and similarly in Argentina we've seen that the currency has taken a knock to the tune of about 20% in the last about couple of weeks. So because of that, there was nervousness across the global markets, and we've seen that there is a sharp volatility in the currency. The dollar actually has weakened against the yen, but most of the emerging markets currencies have taken a knock. So because of that, there is an environment of uncertainty. Also, we've seen that about almost $23 billion have actually been pulled out from emerging markets because of the redemption pressure. So in that kind of a backdrop, there is bound to be some kind of a volatility in emerging markets space. So when we look at the Asian markets today morning, most of the markets are down about 2 to 2.5%. SGX Nifty is suggesting that we are going to open down almost about 100 points, and particularly some of the banks and the infra stocks could take a knock, but we think that maybe somewhere IT and select pharma stocks one could really look at buying, particularly stocks like Aurobindo Pharma around about 380 odd levels could be a good entry point. Similarly, stocks like Infosys and HCL Tech, if they correct about 3 to 5%, they could provide a good entry point. In terms of flows, friends, FIs were net sellers in the cash market to the tune of about 234 crore. In the index futures, they were sellers to the tune of about 940 crore, and the domestic institutions were two sellers to the tune of about 78 odd crore. On that note, let me invite Sadhana to take us through important F&O cues and ideas that we can have from the F&O side.
Good morning friends, let's have a view on derivatives. On Friday's session, we have seen that the markets continue to trade with negative bias and market participants have taken their profits away. As we have seen that 7.87 lakh shares were reduced in open interest and cost of carry also decreased by around 8%. On the PCR front, we have seen that a significant decrease in the PCR put call ratio. It is decreased from 1.08 to 1, which is clearly indicating that call option has added more number of shares than put option, which is clearly visible in the options activity. As we can see, 6,300 and 6,350 call option has seen a good activity in open interest front, whereas put option strike off, we have seen that 6,200 and 6,100 unwinding activity taken place. And as Singapore Nifty is down by 100 points, so we may see a gap down opening, or intraday support would be 6130, resistance would be 6300, 6330 levels. And there are three securities in bank period today. One is Aurobindo Pharma, second is Apollo Tyre, third one is Renbexi. And on Friday's session, FIs were net sellers of approximately 700 odd crores. Overall bias for the market is negative. We may see market may remain volatile and uncertain till the expiry. And today we will change our VWAP lower levels as we are trading below this level. Thank you.
Here are the important news and events that we are tracking today. First of all, the companies that will be announcing numbers today. Hindustan Unilever, we are looking at a net profit of about 940 crore. The buzz is that the net profit number could be about 1100 odd crore. So watch out for some positive reaction in Hindustan Unilever if the number is somewhere close to about 1100 crore. Idea Cellular, we are looking at a net profit of about 514 crore. And in case of Allahabad Bank, we are looking at a net profit of about 279 crore. The empowered group of ministers on telecom is, which is headed by Finance Minister P. Chidambaram, is likely to meet on Monday, that's today, which is the last date for withdrawal of applications by companies which have applied for the bids in the spectrum. And the applicants include Reliance, Jio, Vodafone, Airtel, Aircel, Tata Teleservices, Idea and Telewings. The CCCA approval for oil block auction is likely to be by Feb 15th. The Petroleum Minister Veerappa Moily has said that there would be problems earlier in getting bidders for some blocks because the requisite clearances have not been obtained. But thereafter the ministry got into the problems, and ultimately CCEA had to take up that issue, and most of the issues have been resolved. GMR Infrastructure is looking at raising about 2,500 crore through the issue of securities or foreign currency convertible bonds. Maruti Suzuki is looking at coming up with a new compact car which is going to be automatic in the price range of about 3.5 lakhs. The name of the brand is going to be Celerio. So this is something which the market will be watching out for. The Goldman Sachs is said to be interested in acquiring about 26% stake in the Opto circuit for about 300 crore. In the mining related developments, the MOEF has asked Odisha to take action against the companies which are named in the Shah Committee report. Some of these names are Tata Steel, Aditya Birla Group's SL Mining, Steel Authority of India, Jindal Steel and Power, and Sada Mines. UCO Bank came up with a very good set of numbers on Friday. Their net profit for the third quarter increased by 207%. Also, there was some improvement in the NPLs also. So one can go long on UCO Bank with a stop loss of 74.25 and a target of about 80. And GVK Power is looking at selling the Indonesian airport project's stake for about $500 million. So one can go long on GVK Power with a stop loss of 9.5 and a target of about 10.25. That's it from all of us, friends. Have a good trading session and see you tomorrow at the same time.